like a email kind of back and forth thing between regular people and Ron Paul. So we're going to be holding, you're going to know when we're going to be sending our email to him and what our question is. And he's going to answer it.
Cool, that sounds great.
Okay, Mr. Paul, my name is Amy, and I would like to know your stance on why you are against nation building in Afghanistan and also the war in Afghanistan.
Well, the war in Afghanistan is a constitutional disaster. We need to pull out our troops. We do not need to be giving money to other countries which we bomb immediately after. We need, America has enough problems as it is, and we need to solve our own problems before we start giving foreign aid to other countries.
Mr. Paul, what up, Ron Dog? First of all, legalize it. Second, if elected president, do you feel the powers of the Patriot Act need to be extended? If not, why do you feel it's unnecessary?
I believe that the Patriot Act is indeed unpatriotic. Not only is it unpatriotic, but it is causing our deficit to go further and further. The American people should not be willing and should not have to give up their liberties for security.
Hi, Mr. Paul. I understand that you are against TSA, and I want to know why you are so strongly against it, and how exactly would you solve that issue?
I think it is absurd, and it defiles people's civil rights and liberties. I do not believe that people should have to be groped and touched while going to the airport, and I would want to privatize this because I think they can do just as well a job, if not better, than the TSA. I've also introduced the American Traveler Dignity Act, which ensures that federal employees do not have immunity or cannot hide behind immunity to certain laws.
What's up, Paul? This is Andy. I have a question about foreign aid to Pakistan. I know that we're going to be supplied $1.8 billion to Pakistan, and I know you're against this, as of many, or are many, and I was asking how would you go about stopping this apparent gravy train that we're sending to Pakistan?
Well, I am altogether against foreign aid. I don't think it's helping countries like Pakistan, Egypt, or any country in the Middle East for that matter. We send our money to the poor to try to help them. In fact, we were actually just sending our money to the dictators when it's not helping the poor at all. So I think we need to stop foreign aid completely.
What's up, Ron Paul? Rick Torres said he wants to racially profile all Muslims at the airport. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's right? You're the only Republican that condemns against racial profiling.
Terrorism is not a person, it's a tactic. It is not a people. We need to stop this profiling. It is against our liberties, and we need to stop it. Hello.
Ron Paul, do you think that our intelligence gatherings are too invasive?
I don't argue for a complete abolishment of intelligence gathering, but I do strongly object to its size and shape. Go for it.
Hi. So you're an isolationist. You're a self-described isolationist. I would want you to put your position in Franklin Delano Roosevelt with the rise of Nazi Germany, and what would you have done to stop it? Because as a isolationist, we wouldn't have intervened in World War II, and you could talk about a Nazi-controlled world right now if America had not intervened. So where did you draw the line in intervening in foreign, conflicts?
What does this have to do with any situation?
That's everything with foreign policy. Because we're talking about
sending our money, our American dollars to other countries.
But foreign policy also includes diplomacy, does it not?
You're asking when would he get involved in this?
Yes.
What would you want to get back to?
I think we can probably get back to you on that one.
Okay,
It's a
thank
pretty
you.
serious
Yeah.
So we need to go find out what that actually said.
I think we as people don't agree that we should be sending all that money to the Middle East. But at the same time, we do get information for exchange. If you stop aiding those countries, they will stop sending us information. Do you think, wouldn't that be a conflict for us not to know what's going on in the Middle East?
Yes, I believe that that it is beneficial to us, but we spend $1.8 million to Pakistan, and I don't believe that's worth the amount of benefits that we're getting. I think we need to evaluate what information we're getting and how much we need to send them and what it's going for. We can't just give our money blindly to dictators and just expect that it's going to go for the right reasons.
So I'm saying, what specific countries were you talking about? Because I was researching something.
Iran.
Iran, because he was talking about, because we were focused on Afghanistan, he was saying how you need to evaluate the information that you're getting back and make sure it has, because his argument is that Osama bin Laden wasn't caught in Afghanistan, so why are we helping Afghanistan? He was trying to, I think he wants to, probably yes, cut it out enough, but if he was going to be flexible, he would want to say, is it worth the information we're getting back to help this country? Did I answer that? I don't know.
Yeah, so what you guys are saying is you guys would rather not send any money and take your chances on our security?
Send a limited amount of money, like to control the amount of money we're sending in benefit of the information we are actually getting. Like
He
it's-
feels we're not getting anything.
we're not
back
getting
from
much
it.
back
He
for
feels
the
we're
amount of
pouring
money
out.
we're spending to
If we
get
actually
this
got something
information
back.
that's wrong, because they said one thing and then he ended up being somewhere else. So I'm like, is that fair to us?
Yeah.
Is it worth the money? Probably not.
So you want to get information first and then send money?
No, we're saying like I was saying, like we're giving all this money to Afghanistan, and they're not giving us the information like Pakistan or other people that we aid. So it's like, well, are you really investing in America? Are you really helping us? Do we need to continue our partnership or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to say I do agree with you guys because I don't know if you guys noticed the video I was watching where everybody, a reporter goes out there to Afghanistan and he's walking around asking people if they know where Bin Laden is. And most of the answers that he got even from kids were actually the right answer to where he was at. So I do believe that we do send too much money out there for the little information that we get back because I believe people didn't know where he was at and they were covering it up.
Rami over there.
Oh, I was just gonna, you guys didn't understand my question, so I was gonna rephrase it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey,
we'll do it later.
Can we? Yeah, so that we can understand.
We can let you guys
I
know.
completely agree with y'all's policy on not giving blind checks to countries. Now, on that, would you guys support, giving any money at all, to countries that will help us legit?
Like I said, we need to oversee where we are giving this money to and what it is doing for their countries, and we need to benefit and get information back. So.
Oh, fine.
For real.
Thank you.